Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Mathematical Lens. In this video, we are going to continue with chapter 1 Pattern in Mathematics grade 6 of the new NCERT textbook Ganitha Prakash. So in this particular video, we are going to cover up pattern in shapes, right? So first of all, we should understand that there are basic patterns. We understood the patterns in numbers, their relationship, right? In this, we will understand pattern in shape. Now, the shapes can be 1D, 2D, 3D. D here means dimensions, right? So 1D means it will have only length, 2D means length and breadth, and 3D means length, breadth as well as height, right? So the branch of mathematics that studies pattern in shape, that's geometry, right? So shape sequences, they are very important. We should understand. So in the next page, some examples of shape sequences are given. We will try to understand them. First, let us observe them carefully. If you see the first shape sequences, triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon. These are the regular polygons. First shape sequences of polygon. The second shape sequences of complete graphs. So K2. Why 2? There are 2 dots. Then here there are 3 dots. Here there are 4 dots. Here 5 dots. And 6 dots. And then how they are connected to each other. So we'll understand the pattern. But first let us just observe them. Now the third one you will observe is of stacked squares. So this is the 1 square, these are 4 squares, like that 9 squares, 16 squares. So the squares are stacked above one another. Okay. Then next is stacked triangles. So 1, then here there are 4 triangles. We are talking about only the small triangles. We are not talking about all the triangles. Or the same way, not all the squares in this particular. We are just talking about the small squares or the small triangles. So these are stacked triangles. So if you count, then it is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, so on. I'll explain you this in detail, but we'll just first go through the picture. Then this is coach snowflake. So if you see, there are 3 sides. It's a triangle. Then on each side, they have increased 2 more line segments, right? Similarly, this pattern grows on increasing and you get coach snowflake, right? So based on this table, there are some questions given which we will try to solve. Figure it out question. First you need to recognize the pattern, and then we'll try to draw, redraw and draw one more next shape in the sequence. And why or why not, can we draw it or not, is it easy or difficult, and what is the rule of the pattern, that we'll try to understand. So let us try to solve question number 1 of figure it out, page number 11. Can you recognize the pattern in each of the sequences in table number 3, the table we just saw, right? So first is regular polygon. So we saw that the first figure had 3 sides, so 3. Then next was quadrilateral, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? So what is happening over here? With each figure, the number of sides is increasing, starting with a figure with 3 sides. So minimum side the regular polygon will have is 3. And then you go on adding the sides. It becomes 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. So the next number naturally will be 11. Now here you also need to notice the word regular. Regular means all the sides are equal, and polygon means, poly means many and gon means sides. So many sides. So, and the sides are equal. So that also you need to understand. Then the next shape sequence was K2, K3, K4, K5, K6. I just told you that it is the number of dots. So in one, there were this K2 means there were 2 dots, K3 means 3 dots, K4 means 4 dots, K5 means 5 dots, and K6 means 6 dots. Now, from those dots, if we observe the number of lines which we can make by connecting the dots, then that will give you a triangular number series, right? That is, triangular numbers means 1, 3, 6, 10, 15. So I'll just show you, I'll take you to the diagram and I'll explain you how do we get the triangular number series. So let us understand that how from K2 we get the complete graph and the triangular number series. So if you see, K2 first has 2 dots, but the line is 1. So the first number is 1. Then K3, it has 3 dots and the line number of lines are also 3. Now 4 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if we count the number of lines here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then diagonal lines, 5 and 6. So total how many lines you are getting over here is 6 lines, right? That's why we are getting the series, the triangular number series, that is 1, 3, 6, 6. Now let us see, the next number is 10. Do we get the 10? So there are 5 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have to connect each dot with each other. So 5 were outside, then if we count the other lines, then 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So you are getting 10 lines when you connect these 5 dots. Then next is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots are there. And if you connect all of them with each other and if you count, then you will get 15 dots, 15 lines, sorry, right? So here the number of line segments which is increasing are the triangular numbers. First one has 1 line, then 3, then 6, then 10 and then 15. Now one very important thing which you need to know about the complete graphs. You will wonder that why we need to learn this complete graphs. What is its use in real life situations? Right? Now here the picture is of a 2D shape. If we visualize the same picture, like if we see this K5 or K6 in 3D, you would be astonished to know that none of the lines, they intersect each other. They will not meet each other. If you see this in 3D form, none of the lines, they meet. So where is this used? It is used in airlines. Like suppose there are different airports in India. If we talk about, this is Bombay, this is Chennai, Delhi, Calcutta, right? So they decide the route of the flights. And of course, they should not clash with each other. So there, these complete graphs are used. Then the internet connections, there also complete graphs are used. So they determine the route of the airlines, okay, through this complete graphs. I hope you understood this. So we just saw the complete graph series and we get the triangular numbers 1, 3, 6, 10 and 15. And if we count the number of line segments which we get after joining the dots. Okay, let us see the next sequence. The third in the table, the third picture which was given, the shape sequence was given was of stacked squares. So if we count the stacked squares, then 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Now the arrangement forms a perfect square. So if you can see the numbers, this series, the number series you have seen earlier, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. These are all square numbers, right? So perfectly fitting into a square grid, which looks like a stacked squares. So they are all square numbers. Then the next picture we saw was stacked triangles. Now here also the series is same. If you look at number wise, they are again square numbers. But the difference is they are represented through triangles, right? So this is also a square number pattern represented through triangles with increasing odd number of triangles, right? This again I will explain you with the help of the picture. So now if we see the picture, I explained you both stacked squares and stacked triangles. If you just see, so here 1, then 4 squares, here 9, 3 by 3, 9, 4 by 4, 16, 5 by 5, 25. This is clear. The squares are stacked above one another and you get the square number series 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Now here again you are getting the square number series, but they are represented in the form of triangles. But see how it is represented. Here it is 1. Here how do we get 4? 1 and this 3. So 4. So odd numbers are being added. Right? Then 1, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 plus 3 plus 5. So odd numbers are being added to get the stacked triangles, right? This we have seen as number sequence earlier, that how we add the odd numbers and we get the square numbers. But here it is represented through a shape. Okay. Now the next is the coach snowflake. Let us try to understand that. Now we'll understand the coach snowflake. If you see the first figure, there were 3 sides. Then the next figure, it has 12 sides, right? And so if you understand the pattern, every time the sides are increasing 4 times. 3 fours are 12, 12 fours are 48. Likewise, if you further multiply, you will get 48 into 4, that is 192. So 3 into 4 is to 0 is 1, so you get 3. 3 into 4 is to 1 is 4, so 3 fours are 12. 3 into 4 square, that is 16, 3s are 48. 3 into 4 cube, so 4 cube is 64, 3s are 192. Okay, so this is how we get the coach snowflake. Now comes the next question. Try and redraw each sequence. So regular polygon, if we see, we just saw that the numbers which were given are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So next number naturally will be 11. So a figure with 11 sides, but it should be a regular figure where all sides are equal. So how can we draw? We can draw it like this. So a regular polygon with 11 sides is the answer. Question number 2, first shape sequence. Now the second shape sequence, here it is. Now the second shape sequence of question number 2, we'll just see what was it. It was complete graphs. We observed that they are all triangular numbers. The number of sides are triangular numbers. Right? This picture we saw. So 2, 1, 1 line, 3 lines, then here 6 lines, then 10 lines and 15 lines. So we got the triangular number series. So next will be 15 plus 6, it is 21. So if we take 7 dots and if we join all the dots, we will get 21 lines. Okay, so this is the next figure which you are going to draw. Now for question 3, the stacked squares you saw in the picture, they had given 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, that till there it was given. So this is next square number is 36 with 6 squares on this side, slanting and horizontal and vertical, 6 squares. So 6 6 are 36 is the next shape which you will get. So you can draw this and this your answer. Now next was stacked triangles. So in that again 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 triangles were given. So here we will add the next odd number and you will get the stacked triangles with 36 triangles. Here you just need to draw the next sequence. So I'm just showing how can you draw, right? Then question number 5 or the figure 5. Here it is coach snowflake. So here 3, 12, 48. We just saw that every time the sides are increasing 4 times. Now this is practically it is difficult to draw, right? They had asked also earlier, try and redraw. If it is this difficult, don't try to draw it, but you should understand the pattern. So 3 into power of 4. So 3 is constant over here into power of 4. So I'll explain this. 4 is to 0 is 1. So 3 ones are 3. The next is 3 into 4 is to 1. So 4 is to 1 means 4 is 1. So 3 4s are 12. Then 3 into 4 square. 4 square means Square means 4 to the power 2 means 4 into 4. You have to multiply 4 by itself. So 4 4s are 16 and into 3 gives you 16 3s are 48. Similarly 4 cube. 4 cube means 4 into 4 into 4. That is 64 and 64 into 3 gives you 192. So here you can just understand the pattern and try to write the sequence, or you can try to write the next number also on your own. So we will not try to draw this actually, right? It can be drawn using computer maybe if someone is expert. So I've just shown you the next figure. No need to try to draw it. So with this exercise, figure it out exercise, which is given on page number 11 and 12, I have covered all the exercises which are given in this textbook and tried to clear your doubts. I am also going to post one separate video to understand hexagonal numbers, how to draw them, right? So I'll put the link of that video also along with this video, or you can separately watch it, right? So for the next chapter, subscribe my channel for the next chapter, that is chapter number 2, lines and angles. Okay, thank you.